Grand Rising Soul Fam. So I've been using Venus retrograde to come on and share Gene Key, Human Design, and Tao, I Ching resources. So today I am sharing again. Today is day 8, and today I have felt the call to share from Gene Key 3. Gene Key 3 is the shadow of chaos, the gift of innovation, and the city or the divine expression of innocence. This is the card here by Dr. Rosy Aronson's deck, and let's see what it says. It starts off with a Richard Rudd quote that says, "Who, what, and wherever you are, if you're not continually transcending, then you are dying." Programming partner Gene Key 50. My wisdom story. Like all children, I love to play. Sometimes what I'm doing seems to the adults around me to be creating nothing more than a bunch of chaos and disorder. It makes them nervous because I rarely know what's going to happen when I'm playing or where it's going to lead. But I don't care about that because all I want to do is express myself and have an adventure. I actually love the feeling of changing my environment and then being changed by it in return. And because I always keep my heart as open as my mind, I prefer to play with people who love a mystery as much as I do, who are up for getting into trouble so that we can find our way out of it. Sometimes when I'm playing with my friends, my imagination, something scary shows up, like a monster. At first, we never know what we're gonna do, but then we put our heads and our hearts together and come up with some fantastic plan to save ourselves and the whole world, which usually involves putting all sorts of people and things and beings together that no one would ever think of. Or we shriek, throw our hands up in the air, and end up dancing with a monster. Either way, our fears usually turn into some kind of fun. We rarely bother with questions like, is that monster real or not? Or, will a combination of laser beams and cotton candy really work as a monster destabilizer? When we're playing, we're not worrying about any of that. No television, parent, or teacher could ever convince us about what's true, or possible, or reasonable, or practical, or what isn't, or what goes together and what doesn't. All that matters is that we save the world. We do something awesome together, and we enjoy ourselves along the way. My gift to you: don't be fooled. I am young but wise. I come when it's time to embrace all new beginnings with a full, adventure-loving, and innocent heart, and to discover how much more powerful and transformative your contributions to this world of ours can be. I am an agent of change, synthesis, and innovation. When I look into your eyes, I see where you're still not trusting in life. Let me tell you a secret. We're all built for change, just like the flowers infused in my face. You, too, are meant to constantly bloom and wilt and bloom again. So there's no need to control and avoid chaos at every turn, for that would be like trying to protect yourself against the cosmos itself or your ever-evolving nature. Whatever ideas, dogmas, or beliefs you have, let them go, at least for this moment. Instead, have some fun. Improvise, say yes to whatever is happening, and add an unexpected spice to the collaborative soup. Enjoy the magnificent ride, no matter where it leads you. Questions for contemplation. Does your life often feel disordered and chaotic, or do you tend towards being anal and always trying to maintain control? A moment, pause. When faced with chaos, how do you and your body respond? This is a card again here. Are you afraid of an inner or outer change? What would you do differently if you made friends with the unknown instead of resisting it? Connect with a time in your life when you felt innocent and childlike. I always keep a picture of my younger self on my altar so I can always be giving love to that younger version of me, that inner child. What new adventure awaits you? And lastly, what area of your life is calling out for innovation? I actually love this picture. It's so ridiculous because I've got a little jumper on with a t-shirt on and a hat on, and I'm just doing some frolicking in the water there with my little brother and my dad, rest his soul. But I love the idea of innocence in this picture. Nobody knows that somebody's taking their picture. We're just like all in this weird moment. So of course I'm doing like some really weird shit. And that's the beauty of us, innocent and just being us, not even realize that somebody's watching. And now as the adult version, I get to watch that little one and I get to be with her as she grows up, because I get to make space for that weird, that authentic, that innocence to stay without covering it up and saying, oh, time to be an adult, time to grow up. Watched a Peter Pan movie last night and definitely feeling that whisper of the eternal child among us. Sending you so much love.